How we doing, my friends? I'm really excited about the message that I'm bringing to you today. So my son and I were leaving baseball practice yesterday, and he's all geeked up, and I've been able to be out there helping coach him, and we're on cloud nine, man. Life is good. We're running around, lots of energy, and we're headed back to the car, and he yells at me. He's like, "Dad, look at this cool stick I found. Can I take it home?" He said, "Can I take it home, Dad? Here's the stick." That's a cool stick. So this is the message. Sometimes in those moments with our spouse, with our friends, family, our kids, oh my gosh, with our kids, this is the biggest part of the message today. With our kids, sometimes in those moments, our gut, for whatever reason, thinks to say no. Now, you don't need to bring the stick home or the rock home. I mean, our kids, if I had a nickel for every time my kids wanted to bring a stick or a rock home when we're out on some adventure, I could fill a mason jar. Here's the thing. There's so many times in life when we need to tell them no, and we should tell them no, as we're raising them for about 18 plus years. But this is not one of those times. Just like so many of us, my initial gut reaction was like, for a split second, I was like, we don't need to take a stick home. And I paused. I hit that pause button that I talked about. I was like, freaking absolutely, dude. That's the coolest stick I've ever seen. What an awesome stick. Well, what does he do? He immediately goes into character and he starts walking like an old man. He's coming in like this. He turns into, the actor that we talk about, one of the things that he can do in life, and he's got his baseball bat on his back, and he's walking up to the car with his old man stick. He turned it into a cane. And again, long story short, folks, there are times when we have to say no, but this right here is not. Enjoy saying yes. Enjoy getting on their level. It's a really cool level. There's things that it's one of the reasons so many of us love obstacle course racing so much and competing, is because we get to be a kid again. You get to go out in the woods and run around and climb over things, jump, crawl, carry, throw, lift, flip, traverse, all those cool things. Being a kid is amazing, and I love their level. So I encourage you to hit the pause button in those moments and remember that there's absolutely no reason to say no when your son or daughter says, "Oh my gosh, can I take this stick home?" Say yes. And there's so many other examples when we really and truly, when you think about it, there's no reason to go into critique mode, coach mode, mom and dad mode, I got to serve my kids mode. What am I doing to make sure they're doing everything right? We're just always coach. In that mode, in that moment, just be a kid with them. Laugh with them. When they start acting goofy and silly, allow yourselves a couple minutes to act goofy and silly with them. It's so important. Allow yourself to have forgiveness for them when they're growing freaking by the second, and they have accidents. My kids they'll go to grab something and they'll knock over milk or juice or water, or they'll spill something or break something. In those moments, they didn't do it on purpose. Just laugh with them, and right when it happens, make them feel okay about themselves. Have immediate forgiveness in those times when we should. There's times when we got to drop the hammer and we got to say no, and we got to be a parent, and we got to coach them and get them ready for the big, crazy world that they're eventually going to dive into by themselves without us there. But there's also often times when we can just be a kid with them. So much love, everybody. I hope you enjoy this message, and have a phenomenal weekend. Actually, this message is I'm shooting this a few days early. You're gonna get this one on Sunday. So have an awesome week, my friends. Live, love, laugh, and serve big. Much love. Be good.